Herman, and I love technology and especially what technology can do for you. So this is my first live stream in a long time, and I was going to play around a bit with ChatGPT to build a product. I don't know exactly what it's going to be, but instead of just posting carousels and sharing prompts, I would just show you guys how I use ChatGPT. And if you have any questions, just let them know in the answers below. And hopefully this will help you, inspire you to also start using ChatGPT to enhance your workflow, your tech stack, or the way you get things done. So I'm going to share my screen. And let me see. Here we go. So in case you're wondering what browser I'm using Arc. It's a new browser that helps you stay more focused. I'm trying it out, but so far I really like it. Here you can see some of the data I've gathered based on notes from an interview I did. I did like 7 of them, and I put them all in here. And basically I asked ChatGPT, just create a marketing persona. So I won't reveal the name, but basically from the whole text, all the notes I've gathered, it just generates automatically a short summary with probably the most valuable information that I would like to know if I'm going to design a product or try to build a product. So I did this for a lot of the topics I have here. I did this as some pre-work. And now the cool thing about ChatGPT is that we have all this data gathered in this chat format. So normally when you would go and Google, you would type in a search query, you would get an answer, you would have to look all over the internet to find the right information for you. But with ChatGPT, it remembers all the conversation as the context to build upon. So you can just continuously ask questions and dive deeper. The only thing is that this is right now, this is ChatGPT 4, and there's a limitation that you can only get 25 answers a day. Then you have to downgrade to 3.5. But then you cannot upgrade anymore. So I mostly try to stick to 25 and then keep it for the end of the day. So an example of what I did. Once all the interviews and the notes from the interview have been gathered, I've basically looked and asked ChatGPT. Let me see if I'm correct. This was the last one. So I asked him, give me 5 options for the core job to be done and create a value proposition canvas. So I basically asked ChatGPT to go through all the research I did and list the most common problems recognized in the interview scripts. So here you see 4 people found that it's difficult to organize and manage collected information effectively. So this is all about building a second brain, personal knowledge management. So in case you are also into that, then maybe you recognize this, that as you're trying to gather more knowledge, learn, study, it becomes increasingly more difficult to organize and manage that collection of information that you have so that you can easily get back that information, create more content, build new ideas, in general, basically become more valuable. The second one was struggling to find and use relevant information when needed. It's time consuming. So these are all by 2 people. And then I basically asked, okay, well, ChatGPT also create some core jobs to be done. And then I can pick one and build on that. Maybe you've heard of Value Proposition Canvas, the book and the design. So I also asked ChatGPT, based on all the information you've gathered right now, generate this Value Proposition Canvas, which is pretty accurate actually. If I'm looking at the interview. Now the pain relievers, the game creators, ChatGPT made this up fully by themselves, but ChatGPT basically gets you 40 to 60, 70% done in very little effort. Something that would normally take me a long time to do, now it just happens very quickly, which is super cool. So with this information, I asked ChatGPT to create a job map for, and I chose one of the one of the key jobs, core jobs. And then it basically defined the job map from defining, like what jobs does the user need to do this? Well, they need to define the user needs and preferences. This is something I can do in my program. Design the information management system. This is something we do collaboratively. Integrate multiple information sources. Probably collect the information that they already have. And this basically becomes the structure of the course. Now, the cool thing, what I'm going to do here is I've talked a little bit about ChatGPT. Now let's make it a bit more actionable. I'm going to build a quick landing page, and I use LightFunnels to do this. So I'll just go here. I create a new product, and I have no information yet. And I also have no idea what I'm going to put here. So I would say to ChatGPT, let me go back there. No, let me go there. I would tell ChatGPT, say, great, thanks for the information. Always be kind to the AI because you never know what it's going to do later. Thanks for the information. Now we are going to build a product. What do I want? The product, we are going to create a program to teach people how to build a second brain. Use all the information we have above. Now, I already thought about the format, so I can give in this input, and maybe if I zoom in, it will help a bit more in the screen. So I can basically tell ChatGPT in the format that that right now I instruct ChatGPT to use the information above. Next step, I would say, we are going to organize a cohort program with 5 people where we help them to understand, set up, and use their second brain. And this program is focused on coaches and consultants that learn a lot, that want to increase their... I don't need to put anything else, but we probably have it above already. So this program is focused on coaches and consultants. For 12 weeks, every week we have a group meeting. The first meeting is a presentation, workshop, presentation slash, no, it's a workshop. It's a workshop. The second meeting is a tactical meeting to resolve any problems participants may experience. And the third is again a workshop or presentation based on the information gathered during the tactical meeting. So these are specific details that I've considered when using this, when giving this program, also based on the feedback I've gathered in the interviews. So I'm giving ChatGPT the constraints of using this as the way the program is designed. At the start of the program, there is an onboarding call. There is a private onboarding call for each member with Randy Herman. And at the end of the program, there is another private call for each member with Randy. Done. Now write me, so I'm just going to go back quickly to the tool. Write me a short description. That's what we're going to do. So I'm saying, write me a short description that explains the program. Yeah. Now I'm gonna. So now I gave them all the instructions. What I'm going to do next is give some details on how they should write. What's the tone of voice? So now write me a short description that explains the program. And I want to say, keep it simple, straightforward, and easy to understand. That's it. Let's see what ChatGPT comes up with. Okay, so this is the first version of ChatGPT. Now, the cool thing is I can use this version and redo it. So basically here it is text, but I want it to be more logical, more structured. So I would say redo this, make it more structured and so that the program is easy to understand. Use bullet points. Use bullet points. Boom. Let's see what ChatGPT comes up with. If you're watching this live, just let me know in the comments down below, because I'm curious to see how this works. For your information, I'm using Restream, which means that I'm streaming this simultaneously on Facebook, YouTube, LinkedIn, and another Facebook channel. So 4 channels at the same time will host this live stream, and we're going to see what happens. So this already looks better. It's easier to read. And for now, I think this is good enough. Of course, like I said before, ChatGPT doesn't create 100% of the output perfectly. The best way I feel this is going is that you get 60 to 80% done with ChatGPT, and then the rest you have to finish in yourself. So if I go back to LightFunnels, I would, that's a shame, but probably we can do this. Nope. So let me see if we can copy this in a different way. Now, these are always the technical issues we might run into, and we have to figure out how to fix them. Otherwise, what I will do is paste and match style. Yeah, that's not better. So I'll do it for like this for now, and then later on I will probably go something like this. That should work. Okay, so now we need a product title, and I think it's here, the second. It's called the Second Brain Mastery Program. Now, I didn't come up with this, ChatGPT did, and I'm not going to do anything. It's digital. Well, it's not, it's physical. Cancel. I don't want to leave, so I'll leave it like this. SKU, we don't need it. Special offer, we don't need it. Images, I don't have an image yet. Another time I could go and do some mid-journey stuff, but for now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take an image. That is not the right image, but for the purposes of getting the project or the page 60, 70% done, this will work well enough. And then text, I'm just going to leave the text out for now. I don't think it's that relevant. The price, I'm going to put the price at 3,500. And features, we can add a demo, which would automatically fill it up. But what I want to do first is I'm just going to do like this. And here we say title and description. So we're going to go back to ChatGPT and we're going to ask ChatGPT, give me a list of the key benefits. Give me a list of the key benefits for this program. Give me a name for each feature. Give a name up to 3 words and a description no longer than 2 sentences. Do the same for key features. Do the same for benefits. And finally, generate a list of the questions. Now, I'll do this one later. Do the same for the key benefits of our program. Boom, ChatGPT on its way, next round. And so far, I am liking what I'm seeing. So we can start our copy pasting process. Now, I don't think you can see this, but basically I have another tool. It's called Paste, and I can just go here and copy paste without having to switch screens, which is a huge time saver, as you will be able to see. When I'm going back here, I can go here. Now you guys don't see this, but you will see the input I'm giving. Done. Add feature. So we might need to come up with some images, but that's something for later. Interactive workshops. Tactical meetings. And slowly we're building something that would have taken me more than a week to do. And I think, now let me see if this is correct. Voila. That it might not be perfect. I'm not going to read it yet. I'm just going to wait and see what the experience will be like. The private onboarding call. I messed up with my own copy paste. No, there it is. So I did it probably here. Cohort experience. This is a different one. Cohort experience. There we go. No, the cohort experience is this one. Done. Participate in solution-focused meetings, hands-on workshops, learn from Randy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do we have more? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's the last one. And there we go. Okay, so the features are done. Now, I don't see a section for benefits, which I find slightly strange. I don't have testimonials ready yet, but we do have an FAQ. Now, the FAQ, that's a very good place to handle any objections. So going back here, I would basically ask ChatGPT. This one definitely needs to be in there, but I just don't know why it's not. What are we going to do here? We're going to ask generate a list of the 7, my favorite number, most asked questions. Generate a list of the 7 objections that that people might have when visiting this page and considering joining this program. For each question, generate a answer. Keep it in 3 sentences or less. Okay, now this is wrong. I don't want this, so I just stop generating, go back here, and I'm going to say we're going to design an FAQ section. Create 7 questions of the top objections you expect visitors to have that are considering to join this program. Now, I might make some grammar mistakes. That's not for each question. Okay, that's not that important. So ChatGPT will work around that. How much time will program require each week? Good question. And as you can see, ChatGPT immediately gives me an answer based on the exact program because I told ChatGPT that this is what the program would be. So right now we are about 22 minutes underway, and a lot of the program is already done. So the same, you can do the exact same thing for researching a client. You can do the exact same thing for understanding a market or a niche, or learning a specific methodology, or even, like I like to do, write bedtime stories together with my daughter. There's so much stuff you can do with ChatGPT. It's truly amazing. There we go. So we go back down, we say add FAQ, and we're going to say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then we just use the ChatGPT questions. Done. Here we enter the next one, and we say this is here. So again, these answers might not be 100% correct yet. We're not aiming to get 100% done, but we're aiming to get the project 60, 70% done. If it's like that, I think we will save ourselves a lot of time making a lot of decisions that we don't need to make anymore. And now we can use that energy towards something more meaningful. And again, all the information here is not just randomly pulled out of ChatGPT. It's actually generated by all the interviews I did and put it into ChatGPT. So it looks like we've got most of the stuff in here. Now the testimonials, I don't have them yet. I have to collect them. So I'm just going to add a demo just for the sake of it. Variants, order bombs, we don't have that. Tags, we don't have that. So now I'm going to say save. And I'm going to click on start selling. And we're going to go here. And we're gonna pick a template. Probably it's gonna be a course, it needs to be English, unselect all. We're gonna go to courses, and I have no idea, I'm just gonna take this one. And let's see how far we go. So select this template, next. I want to collect leads, it's gonna come later. Sell products, include upsell, no. Include downsell, no. Next, yes. Funnel name, the name of a product, and we're all good. So within a couple of minutes, I'm going to go here and I'm going to say, now I just quickly have to see, for me this is also new in this program. This one I'm going to enable anyway. I'm going to go click on one. Save. Maybe you have to save it first. Yeah, now it's opening. Okay, so here it's already selected my product. I can just switch the product. And now we have, look, here are the benefits. Interesting. They actually used the features as the benefits in this tool. So that's interesting. But as you can see, this was just a short demo, right? So as you can see, we used ChatGPT to put in a lot of information about interviews we did. We got pretty clear personas out of it. So here you can see the actual information from whatever it is that the people talked about. ChatGPT will summarize in a way that it's super easy to understand, which helps with further product development, persona development, marketing ideas, content ideas. Then we went and we created a jobs map. We asked them to give us some core jobs. Then based on the core job we selected, we created the jobs map. We asked it to make some value propositions. It used the word knowledge management. I very much prefer the term second brain. So then it gave me second brain options. And then we basically started building the product, which is what we did at the beginning of this live stream. So let me know down below if you find this valuable. To finish off, I will show a little preview. This is right now, there's no branding. Again, this is 60% done. But this is how fast you can build something and actually have something that makes sense to while using ChatGPT. Now, of course, this is a template. It needs modifications, but isn't this amazing? Look at the description. Introducing the Second Brain Mastery Program, a 12-week transformation cohort designed specifically for coaches and consultants. This immersive experience teaches you how to understand, set up, and effectively utilize your very own second brain to elevate your professional practice. Program structure. Now, again, this can be improved a little bit, but like we said, an exclusive group of 5 like-minded individuals. Expert guidance from Randy Harriman, a second brain specialist. Weekly group meetings alternating between 2 formats. That's exactly what we told it. Not in this way. They explained it much better. Hands-on workshops to develop your second brain skills. Tactical meetings to address challenges and provide personalized solutions. Additional support. Private onboarding call with Randy at the start of the program for tailored guidance, and a private follow-up call with Randy at the end of the program to solidify progress and discuss next steps. Join the Second Brain Mastery Program and unlock the full potential of your knowledge, skills, and creativity. Propel your coaching or consulting practice to new heights with a powerful and organized second brain at your disposal. Much can be improved, but just seeing this in 30 minutes being created, to me, is an amazing step in how technology is evolving. So that's it. This was my first live stream, just a test to see if it works. If you watched it and if you liked it, let me know in the comments down below. And I hope to reach out to talk to you. Like, let me know what you think. How are you using ChatGPT? If you have any questions, feel free to send me a direct message. And that's it for today. So bye-bye.